Hey, what's cracking everybody? Welcome back to Computer Games Hardware. Today on the channel, we're doing a little bit of computer games hardware news. It's been a minute and there's a couple of awesome stories to get through. So let's have a look at what's in the news, guys. But before we do, I'd just like to say a big hello to all our new subscribers. Thanks very much for watching and supporting the channel. If you're not subscribed and you're enjoying computer games hardware, please get subscribed, like, sharing, and watching the videos really helps me out. So appreciate all your support, guys. Thanks very much for watching. Let's get into the news. First off, I wanted to start with a little bit of a good news story in a year that has been plagued by game industry layoffs. In 2024, we've already surpassed the number of workers laid off in the first 2 months throughout the entirety of 2023. So it's been a terrible year for game industry layoffs. Thankfully, we've got some good news coming out of Capcom. GameIndustry.biz is reporting that Capcom is raising the salaries of all its employees across the board in 2024. So this is really fantastic news. This is good to see an organization like Capcom leading from examples. They're one of my favorite developers of all time with the Resident Evil and Street Fighter series and all that good stuff. So to see them looking after their employees in a year where layoffs and things are just an absolute scourge is fantastic to see. Now, no organization is perfect and we shouldn't just blindly support them, but they should also be supported when they do something right. So it's saying here that Capcom is increasing all salaries by around 5%, a 28% rise for new graduate hires. So that's fantastic, giving people the support they need that they can sustain themselves within the industry, even if they're just starting out. Japanese publisher said that it plans to raise pay by an average of over 5% in the fiscal year of 2024, so the 12 month ending in March 31st, 2025. It's also making a big increase to starting salaries for new graduate hires in fiscal year 2025, raising their base pay from $235,000, which equates to around $1,590 per month, to $300,000, which is $2,006. An increase of 28%. So in conjunction with the pay increase for new starters, all current employees, including any new hires in the fiscal year of 2024, will also receive a one-time additional payment. I think that's really good news, and well done for Capcom for doing that, particularly at this point, because I think the game industry layoffs are a real problem at the moment and people are really suffering. So it's really good to see that some positive news has come out of Japan with Capcom leading the way in doing this. I have a little bit of a theory with the PlayStation, Sony, EA, and all these huge organizations, Microsoft included, laying off employees at the moment. Might be a little bit of this is a good time to cut off some fat while game industry layoffs is present in the media and it's in focus, so it takes the sheen off when one company might do it when they might need it. Now might be a good time for all these organizations to shed off some fat and make it look like, whoa, well, it's an industry thing where there might have been opportunities for other avenues to save revenue. But I think that jumping on the bandwagon while we're in a really bad period of industry layoffs just might have bigwigs and executives going, should we do this now while the focus isn't solely on us, and just get rid of some of the development plans that we've had in the pipeline that we don't anticipate making us money? Potentially, I think that might be the case. So I think there's a little bit of opportunistic layoffs going around in the game industry at the moment, and unfortunately, I don't think that's the end we're going to hear of it. All right, a little bit of game news coming out of PlayStation Studios. We already know that Horizon Forbidden West is on its way at the end of the month, but we've also got a new title to look forward to in May. Ghost of Tsushima is arriving on PC on May 16th, and I couldn't be more excited. I have never played this title. It is coming to the PC, and it has a whole range of features for us to enjoy. Developed by Sucker Punch Studios, Ghost of Tsushima is being ported by the superstars at Nexus. So PlayStation Studios have been keeping the guys at Nexus really busy with the load of ports that have been released, and I'm really excited to see that Ghost of Tsushima is arriving on PC so soon. Let's have a look at some of the features that it's expected to be in Ghost of Tsushima. Alright, so much like Horizon Forbidden West, this title will be sort of the complete edition that was found in the PlayStation 5 upgraded version. So it's got all the available expansions and game features and things like that that you would expect from that version of the game, the PS5 version of the game. So excited to see that. That's all going to be in the PC port. We can also look forward to cooperative online multiplayer in Legends mode. So the PC version of the game is also going to include all the features that you would expect from a AAA PC game, including DLSS 3, AMD FSR 3, and XeSX are all available here. It's really good to see. We've also got mouse and keyboard controls. We've also got wide resolution, so 21/9, 32/9, and 48/9 resolutions, and full DualSense support. So that's really cool. I think I'm ready now to get on the DualSense bandwagon. Even though I'm waiting for my PS5 Pro, these games look too good to miss out. I want to get the full experience for these ones. So they're doing it right, PlayStation. They're printing money in my book. Ghost of Tsushima is a big open world title. I'm really excited to play it. So I'm glad that these big open world PlayStation games are heading over to the PC. I'm a big fan of all that stuff, and hopefully this is the best way to play Ghost of Tsushima. Speaking of Horizon Forbidden West, Virtuous Games, which is a developer that's worked on titles such as Horizon, NBA 2K24, and the Callisto Protocol, have released a white paper discussing what the opportunities and challenges of making remakes are, and these guys have detailed the best time to make remakes and remasters, and it looks like between 10 and 20 years is the sweet spot for a remake, while a remaster is right in that 5-year sweet spot. Now, I've often wondered about this. We've talked about it with The Last of Us and other titles with the number of re-releases, remasters, and things like that, on how necessary they are. But these guys have crunched the numbers, and the data is in. The best time to remaster a game is within that 5-year period, while people still enjoying it or might want to revisit it and things like that. And then for full remakes, it looks like right in the middle, 15 years is the optimum time to make a remake, which is really interesting. We're looking at so many remasters and remakes that have come through the game industry. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is one of the biggest titles out at the moment for PlayStation 5, and it seems to be tracking with their logic here. So they've really thought about this too. They're saying that if developers are wanting to remake a game that's 10 years or younger, they should really consider what the value proposition is, and if it's value for money for the price of a full game. Otherwise, consider making it or not. So they've got some good data in here to say that what gamers are looking for is to relive some of those same stories, but they also want to get some value out of a new game, enhanced features, gameplay, and all that good stuff. I'm one for remakes. I've quite enjoyed the Resident Evil the mainline Resident Evil remakes. I think they're fantastic games, and the best way to play those titles really looking forward to playing Final Fantasy Rebirth, Horizon Forbidden West, and now Ghost of Tsushima, which we just mentioned in our previous article. So interesting to see that there's some method to the madness with these remasters and remakes, and how our nostalgia plays on us getting back into these beloved titles. All right, last but not least, guys, AMD have updated the minimum specs for FreeSync. They've increased the specs for all tiers of FreeSync, so FreeSync, FreeSync Premium, and FreeSync Premium Pro, and they look like this. FreeSync monitors and TV have a minimum spec of 144 Hz. For FreeSync Premium, monitors have a minimum refresh rate of 200 Hz, where TVs have a minimum refresh rate of 120 Hz. So that's certainly a big step up. And for Premium Pro, it's the same as FreeSync Premium, with monitors being at 200 Hz and TVs being at 120 Hz, but it also adds the FreeSync HDR requirements. They go on to say that looking ahead, with technologies like AMD FreeSync technology setting the stage, gamers can rest assured that the future will bring even more impressive gaming monitors that redefine the standards of visual quality, responsiveness, and immersion. As we reflect on the journey from 2015 to the present, one thing is clear: the evolution of gaming monitors is far from over. So there you go, they've raised the spec. Look forward to more impressive gaming monitors. Stay subscribed, because I am going to try and use an old laptop to make a portable monitor with some gear that I got off the internet. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. Please get subscribed, like, share, and subscribe. And thank you to all our new subscribers. Hello, and thanks for watching. All right, that's going to round out the news for this week, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I've had a great time making this one. I hope you've had a good time watching it. I'll keep making these if you keep watching them, and I will see you guys in the next one. So thanks for watching. See you next time.